Listen.
What's good, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? How's life? What are you guys up to? What's everybody doing? Boog, what's good? Purple Starfish, what's good? Ranwood, what's good? How's life? What's going on? What's going on, people? What's going on? Thank you for coming. Thank you for hanging out. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna play some Slay the Spire. In a moment. I gotta clean my glasses. I hope you guys are doing well. Sorry, I'm technically a little late, but we were grocery shopping for a while, and that took a really long fucking time. And then we had to come back and eat. So don't worry, you weren't the only one suffering. Brunson ate like an hour and a half late. He was dying. He was having a rough time. Like, what the fuck, man? You people are supposed to feed me. This is your responsibility. That's what he told me. He's right. He's right. But we're still late. He'll be all right. He'll live. He's fine now. He's having the time of his life now. Now he's eaten. He's getting a chance to rest. Of course, because who doesn't want to just sleep all day? Because that's Brunson's entire life goal. Let's play some Slay the Spire. Am I right? Am I right? Sorry, I'm like not super prepared. Why is this the hardest game to get on the stream ever? Like, I don't know why it does this. I have no idea why it does this. Okay, we got it. We got it. I don't know what's like the special secret way to get into the game. To get the game on the screen of the stream when I'm fucking doing shit. Woo! I think I want to go this way, even though it has so many question marks. I hate that, but also, what else am I gonna do? Choose a rare card to obtain is nuts. I don't know. Well, let me think about it after this. Offering? Offering is pretty easy. We won a defect run on stream yesterday, so that was pretty fucking cool. I don't know if I like any of these ads. Okay, let's just go right and hope that we run into a bunch of fights. That's essentially our best bet, I think. Okay, easy cult fight. Easy cultist fight. And then we can get a headbutt, or we can get a flame barrier, I guess. I think headbutt is just good here. Sword boomerang, fine as well. Imagine that. Early offering is nuts. The only problem is the utter lack of block here. Do I want bash back, or do I just want to defend? Maybe bash. If I can get a rupture, that would be awesome. If I can get a rupture with the offering to start us off, that'd be genuinely nuts. Twin Strike is good. Okay, Twin Strike is good. Headbutt is good. I want to take this elite here. We got to just hope. Well, Am I just better off going to the left, actually? I could take this burning elite. I could skip it. Nah, I'm gonna continue on the right path. I think it's just better. Get rid of a strike. 12 cards. Bloodletting would be good. Definitely don't want a normality. I don't need bloodletting yet, but it's fine. I don't want another bash. Can I get a rupture, please? Rupture with pain, offering, and bloodletting is insane. Let's take it. Let's take it. Let's take it. I rule the world. I kind of wonder what's the... Drawing 5 cards is really nice. Yo, Casper, what's good, buddy? How you doing, man? I'm gonna actually upgrade Bash here. I think I'm gonna actually upgrade Bash. I don't feel like super good about upgrading a Bash early on, but it is what it is. Bash, strike. Waiting for the pain meds to kick in. Damn, I hope it works out for you, man. Hope they kick in soon. I'm sorry that you're dealing with that. I hope everything else is going well. Okay. This isn't going great. This isn't great. Taking 20 here is rough. It is? How about you? I'm good. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. I know you were here the other day, but I don't remember. Did the Nuggets make any moves at the deadline? Okay, we have 28 health. That's good. We get an anchor. That's good. A seeing red is okay. That pain is killing me. Thought it might be okay, but it really is not working out super well. The good thing is I can rest here because perfected strike. They traded Tyson Hunter to the Nets. Okay. Getting under the luxury tax is like so vital. That's good. That's really good because they can continue building next year too. That's what the Knicks did too with the Alvarado trade. They put themselves under the second apron. Like they were already under it, but they put themselves more solidly under so that they could pick up somebody. They'll be able to sign one of the guys that get released from their contracts, like the Mike Conleys of the world. Not that they're getting Mike Conley. The Timberwolves are getting him. We may have a spot open. We may do the same. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I think a lot of the contenders are going to try that. I think... I know I deleted a strike already, but I kind of think Perfected Strike is going to get us through Act 1 at least. It's damage to get through Act 1. We deleted a strike, but we did add a strike, so... I'm going to take it. We have the opportunity to rest here because we have the Warp Tongs. And then I got to get rid of that pain because the pain is too much. Oh, right. Watson's out. Oh, my God. Rupture? Maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of pain. Maybe I should have paid more attention. We almost killed this guy on turn 1, which is sick. Look at that. Wipe 2 centuries in the span of 2 turns. Kind of insane. You can even just block here straight up. That was a good start to this fight, let me tell you. We do... I think I should just block, right? Because next turn we should have lethal. There it is. Blood vials. Nice, I guess. Dude. Dark Embrace? I mean, like, we don't have a super good use case for it right now, but it's still Dark Embrace. And Perfected Strike is just rolling through everything. We have the Bloodletting. We could take a Flame Barrier. Flame Barrier is going to be pretty good against Guardian. Remove a card. So I kind of want to remove the strike at the strike, but Perfected Strike is kind of carrying right now. Maybe I remove a regular defend. Let me see something. This is 6 strikes. Oh man, I'm gonna just delete a strike. I think we'll be fine. I hope. Okay, 10. Yeah, the Perfected Strike is still doing 16 damage, which is really nice. Impervious. It's just good. We have a lot of 2-cost cards, though. But we do have a lot of energy generation, in a sense. And we have the Dark Embrace. I deleted a strike, didn't I? Fuck, man. I wish I would have deleted the defend like I was gonna do. I don't know what I want to upgrade. I guess Rupture. Rupture is going to help us get through this fight. Whereas Dark Embrace is not. Like, Perfected Strike is not the end-all move for us, I guess. Just full block here. Two strength. 4 strength. Like, I didn't need to bloodlet there, but at the same time, bloodletting is just... Oh, I thought I could play it all. Bloodletting is just sort of... It's just more strength. And we have a ton of health right now, so... I could have knocked him down, I guess. Felled him up. There he is. Shelled anyway. More strength. I guess I could have did bloodletting again. Could have just done it, but it doesn't matter. He's dead. The way we're building strength is slow. Technically at the moment, but like Demon Form kind of slow if I can't get it off. Immolate just kind of wipes most of Act 2. And then Offering is just going to help us even more. Did it snow by anybody today? Because it was snowing here. Do I take Immolate or do I just take Offering again? Like, we have a Dark Embrace. We have an Impervious. Maybe I just take Immolate. Do I really need another Offering? Bloodletting is doing work. Let's just take Immolate. Snecko. This is Snecko moment right here. The only problem is it a Snecko moment? Because, like, it's sort of a Snecko deck, but we also have Bloodletting and Offering, which are key cogs to what we're building here. Velvet Choker. How often am I playing more than 6 cards? Like never? Like, if I would have taken the demon form, maybe I just wanted... I don't know. If I would have taken the demon form, I think this would be different, but I didn't. I took Immolate. Then again, if we're gonna go like fucking ballistic with like Dark Embrace, we're gonna want to play a lot of cards. Maybe we just take Slaver's Collar and it doesn't really matter. Because I don't want to wreck my things with Snacko right now. I don't know. Maybe it's stupid. Find out. We'll find out very quickly, I suppose. I don't really like any of the paths here, I'll be honest. I'm not a fan. A Flame Barrier and Rupture. So we have full block and more. Okay, we got through that quickly. We got through that pretty well. A spot weakness helps. We get a corruption, it's good as well. Spot weakness, a war cry, a pummel. All three of these are good options. Pummel's good with the strength. War cry is good with the dark embrace. Gown Lemur was good. Spot weakness is good for getting the strength started. If I don't have rupture available real quick. Take the spot weakness. I think I'm going to take the 50 gold and then go to this shop. Actually, I'm going to this shop. Slay the Spooter. No, I have not watched the Olympics at all. Has it been good? I know it's the opening ceremony. Oh, curling before you went to bed this morning? I really like the Olympics. I always enjoy, like, regardless of anything else, I feel like I always have fun watching. So I definitely will. I like the Summer Olympics better, but Winter Olympics is still good. USA #1. Are they as good in the Winter Olympics as they are in the summer? Probably, right? US? So fucking stupid. Corruption's very good here. Well, actually, corruption's not that great. Well, corruption's pretty good. They'll still probably win medal count, but it's the countries right behind them that switch between summer and winter, it seems like. The Nordic countries are obviously better in the winter. That makes sense. That makes sense. I honestly can't remember. I mean, it's the US, right? Like, they're always just good in these types of things. Oh, corruption would be so good. Hemokinesis is very nice. Do I want to break off and go this way? No. Let's just stick with the original plan. Don't need this. Transform a... Let me see something. Am I using Perfected Strike that much? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 16. Am I crazy for deleting another strike? Berserk. Oof. Don't love that. Not feeling particularly wonderful about that. Let's upgrade the Dark Embrace. This is a decent enough flame barrier, but not the finest flame barrier you're looking for. I'm not going to use the Berserk here. It's just, it seems silly. Okay, now we can play every card. Take Flame Barrier. Let's move Flame Barrier up. Flame Barrier is really useful. Okay, it's not super useful here. I need to feel no pain, which I definitely don't have. It's not a great position for us. I took this a little too much for granted. I wasn't thinking through everything necessarily. So should have done this earlier, but whatever. Oh, I guess I could have just bashed and gotten there. Old coin's good. Barricade is decent. Why is that so loud, bro? Jesus of T, what's good, bro? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? How's life? What's going on? What are you up to, pal? I'm gonna take the barricade. Go here. Give me feel no pain. Just kidding. Juggernauts. Good though. G's of T, what's good? How's life? What are you up to, pal? Watching Slay the Spire right now. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? Who would have known? Okay, old coin was really good. The problem is I don't know what the fuck to do here. I think an ornamental fan is interesting. I don't know if it's great. Deleting another strike yet again makes Perfected Strike even worse. I think I might just delete Perfected Strike at this point. I could go Juggernaut and have fun. Could just grab all 3 potions. A lot of options. I think I'm going to delete the Perfected Strike though. A master strategy is pretty cool as well. I think I'll take all 3 potions, and I think I will... I could take Ornamental Fan and Anger. I don't know if that's really the move, though. I think I fucking painted myself into a corner here. And it's kind of my own fault. I was moving way too fast on this. Probably. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't. Maybe I'm fine. Not playing high voltage? No, I'm good, man. You know what's funny? I was looking at Untapped yesterday. I was like, maybe I should play some Snap, right? After I got off stream, I was like, let me relax. Maybe I'll play some Snap. And I was like, what's the meta decks? And I'm looking at Untapped, and I'm like looking through things, and there's 3 decks at the top, right? In like S tier or A tier or whatever the fuck they call it. Ella? Well, one of them was like the top 3 decks, I think were, one of them was something with 2 cards that I didn't have. And I was like, oh, I wonder how important these cards are. Well, the deck was named after one of the cards, so pretty vital. And I was like, okay, that's not a big deal. Then I looked at the second deck, and I was like, oh, okay, I have all these cards, but it was something boring, like some shit that we always used to play all the time. So I was like, I don't really want to do that. Like, what about some cool cards that like I don't have, whatever. Or rather some cool card that I just acquired, like maybe I could add that into a deck. So I looked at the third deck, and there was one card that I was missing from the deck, and it was what the fucking deck was named after, was that card. And I was like, oh, cool, maybe I can try and get this. Like, maybe this is in one of those packs that we have, and I could just like try and gamble like a 50-50 for it, because there's a couple packs that I have like 2 of the cards that I could pull from it and whatever. And I looked in the first pack, I looked in the seasonal series 5 pack, and that card wasn't in there. And I was like, okay, well, it's not in there. Seasonal series 4, okay, the card's not in there. The series 5 pack, oh, the card's not in there. That's awesome. That means that it's in the series 4 pack for like 2,500 tokens. I have 4,500. If I work just a little longer, I would have 2 shots at it. And then I looked, and it wasn't there either. And I was like, what the hell? Is it Dragon Lord? Yes, in fact, it's Dragon Lord. Because I was like, what the hell? Yeah, it was in none of the fucking packs. And you did the same thing that you did? That card is busted too? Bro, I literally, I looked it up on SnapFan and it's like, oh, this was an event card. So that's it. I have no chance to get this fucking card because I wasn't there for the event. That's it. GG's to me. This is like a completely broken fucking card that I can't get. So I literally just go fuck yourself, basically. Exactly. I literally immediately closed the I immediately closed the game and I was like, oh, cool. I'm never gonna play that again. Like, why am I gonna play this fucking game if some card from Upleamer said was in an event? That's crazy. So, like, how long ago was the event? I'm curious. Was it like last week and I just missed it somehow? Or was it like 3 months ago and there's no way to get that fucking card ever? It's so dumb. Like, this game is so bad. I don't know. Snap is just bad, bro. She thinks it'll come to the seasonal pack at some point. Oh, I'm sure it will. I'm sure whenever the fuck Glenn wakes up and goes, yeah, today's the day. I'm just kidding. Glenn is not the problem. Believe me, Glenn is not the problem over there. But it's still like, I don't know. It's just annoying. It's just like very frustrating. I can't get a top tier meta card because I didn't play the game for like a week. I didn't play the game during a certain week, you know? Glenn is, I mean, you're not wrong. Glenn is part of the problem. But he's not the main problem. I don't know. I'd be more inclined to blame the other guy. I don't even remember his name. Not Ben Brode. I would also blame him. Oh, no. Sorry. Glenn's the main guy, right? Glenn's like the top tier guy. Yeah. Glenn is the dickhead that I would blame. Respectfully. I was thinking of somebody else. Glenn is the balance dude. Yeah. Glenn is the guy I would blame for that. Yeah, for sure. I shouldn't call him a dickhead. He's a fine guy, but yeah. Glenn. So I was right. Glenn was, yeah. Respectfully. he's all right. I think instead of taking Ornamental Fan, I'm gonna take Master Strategy. I could take Anger as well. Anger could just carry us for the rest of the way. Sorry, Glenn is the guy that I would blame. I was thinking I was referring to the other guy. The other guy I really like. And he really doesn't, like, he doesn't have as much power as people think. I'm not going to say the other guy's name, but Glenn has all the power there. I could take a Flash of Steel. You know what? Let's take Flash of Steel instead of Anger. Let's hope this makes a difference. Shovel. I'm going to take the key, even though I'm just not in a good position right here. Did I do the math wrong there? I think I did. I just gotta block as much as humanly possible right now. Why did I do that? Oh my god. I'm running out of health here. You can't just do shit like that. I gotta be smarter. Can I be like... Can I pretend to play intelligently? See, now is the time that I need to hurt myself. I'm an idiot. I cost myself this game. I deserve this. I deserve all the pain. I should have picked a decision. I should have made a decision before playing cards. I've fallen apart here. Because I easily had this, even though I only have 8 health. I easily could have gotten through this fight, which I still can. But I should have picked better. There were much better decisions to make there. And I made every bad decision. Whoops. Accidentally clicked too fast. I mean, I might take the Iron Wave anyway. No. I'll take Flame Barrier here. Woo! We're fucked. We're super fucked. Yo, Vork, what's good, bro? Winter Soldier, what's good? I'm here to talk about my brother. What was his name? Bilo? Bring back Immolate. Play Flame Barrier. Survive another turn? Bah, what up, homie? This game is only hard right now because I put myself in a terrible position. This is not good. You're fighting theater kids doing Dark Crystal while waving sticks. This can't be real. Is the Dark Crystal thing from Borat? Oh, bird people like you're fighting? Oh. It's a cultist, look. It's supposed to be a cultist. They're living in the street. You're so mad right now? Why? I'm really playing dangerously right here. You don't know me, she only know my nickname. Are you talking about that place that you guys like? What's it called? Sheets? Is that what it's called? Oh, my rewards work different. My rewards work very differently. They just, as soon as I spend money, they give me points. At least I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, bites might save me. For free-ish, but no. Mine immediately gives me the points and converts it. It's not like, oh, you need 25,000 to get $250. It's just like, we give you X amount of dollars. If you want it. Like, if you want to just, like, delete shit off of your credit card or whatever. Like, I have $113.88 in rewards cash right now. Money better. Yeah, mine is just straight up money that they're basically giving back. Where? On my Capital One card? I told you this last month. Go away, gold digger. But like I don't have like a card that gives you didn't tell me. I did tell you. Won't be there for long. I most definitely told you. Because I said I'm gonna buy a fucking hard drive and then you were like, no. And I was like, but it's basically free and we're gonna get that anyway. You missed it? Yeah, because you just immediately say no. Even though we're gonna get it anyway and we're gonna spend that money on it anyway. We're gonna get it for basically free, kind of like what Winter Soldier said. This is actually a pain in the ass because oh, maybe this is just better with Blood Vial, actually. I was originally going to lose the 21 max HP, but I thought it didn't remove the strikes. I did not read that correctly. I think I might just take the bites because I'm in kind of a rough spot with the HP here. Because I can get those with free money. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I actually don't know what else I can get on my card. I just get like a flat percentage back of everything that I buy. Oh, I can also do all those things. I just never knew. Because I just only redeem it for cash. Exactly. Yeah, I just never even noticed. All right, we gotta go with the bites. And we gotta somehow save myself. How can we do this? Whatever. Yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal to wait a month, I guess, but it still sucks. Still not exciting. Patience is lame? Yeah, I agree. Man, I have no block? Are you joking? So I just die here. GG's. This is literally a lost run because of me. Really annoying. My own damn fault. What new show? House of the Dragon? House of the Dragons or whatever? Night of the Seven Kingdoms? I never even heard of that. Fuck House of the Dragon. Why is it bad? That's on Hickflix. I haven't watched it though. I'm gonna do this first. See what we can do. It went full Buffalo. The second season is terrible. Oh, really? Didn't even finish it? Why is that the case for all Game of Thrones related shit? Like, I just don't understand why are they so bad at everything? Wait, House of the Dragon is based on a book? He wrote it? This is the worst first selection I've ever seen. It's a prequel lore book? Not mainland Song of Ice and Fire, but same universe. Mainland. That's weird. I didn't know that it was that they actually made it. On short stories he wrote. I don't know. It's hard for me to watch anything Game of Thrones related. I'll be honest. Like, I don't know when I was going to get around to watching House of the Dragon, and maybe I never will now that you guys say that it's that fucking bad. Because I just don't trust any of that shit. Let him do spin-offs. I have no problem with him doing spin-offs, but like finish your fucking books. But also, it's not even about him. It's not even about him. It's about how shitty Game of Thrones was. Finish your book? I don't need to finish my book. Nobody's ever read it. Like, Game of Thrones was terrible. Please, we want to read it? Nobody wants to read it. Trust me. Did it work? I don't like any of these cards. I'm going to skip with a fucking curse in hand. This is bad. This is bad. The price is cheap. Oh my god. Am I gonna be this guy again? I skipped first turn. Now I'm going to take Dark Embrace. That's useless. I'm in trouble. But give me death. Wouldn't he read it? I mean, he probably would, but you guys won't like it. And it'll be embarrassing. And then I'll be sad and have to... Never mind. Almost tried good. They really kicked the Knicks' ass? Yeah, they did. There was quite a few people that were hurt. Why do you think we wouldn't like it? Because I wrote it. It's bad. The Piston, the Knicks had, like, Cat was out. Someone else was out too. Obviously, Deuce is out. Alvarado hasn't gotten there yet. Which is weird because Yabu was playing the night after the Knicks traded him. And Alvarado isn't going to be playing until Sunday. This is 2 days after he was traded to us. So I'm a little confused about that. Am I crazy? I definitely want to take Feel No Pain. I have Dark Embrace. He's being emo? No, I'm not being emo about it. I'm joking. But there's a lot that I have to do for it, and I just don't want to do it. I'm going to take Feel No Pain. I'm going to remove the injury. I think I'm going to take Flash of Steel and Bronze Scales. Or Disarm. Boys go crazy. All the dope boys go crazy. I'm not really being emo about it. I'm kidding. But it's just... The problem is the book ends at a point where I need to write another book. So... Okay, Linkin Park. The book ends where I have to read it. I have to write another book to continue it. And that's my biggest problem. If it stood alone, then it'd be fine. Write another one? I don't have time, man. If I had time, I'd do all of it. Okay, George R.R. Martin. Oh, fucking brother. Dope boys go crazy. The dope boys go crazy. No. Listen. Time out. Misdirected self-loathing. Time out. I didn't mean to be talking shit about George R.R. Martin. It was more that I don't trust, like, the producers of Game of Thrones. And I know that that ending wasn't necessarily his fault. But that fucking Game of Thrones was bad. Like, genuinely bad. There were 2 good seasons. And then there were a couple more good episodes sprinkled through. And all of that is wrecked by the ending. And if your ending is that fucking bad, it's a bad show. I don't care how good it started off. I don't care how many classic episodes you have. When your ending is that terrible, it turns itself into the worst show. Like one of the worst shows ever. It's just like Dexter. Dexter's a bad show. Because Dexter went from great season, decent season, amazing, incredible season, decent season, shit, worst season ever. Don't step to Dexter, pal. Legitimately think you'll enjoy it? I'm sure I will, but the problem with that is it's actually really good. That's what everybody says. But this is the problem with things like Dexter and Game of Thrones. Okay? This is the problem with these things. Because I was also told that I would love House of Dragons. And I was also told that it would be a great show. And now you guys are telling me the second season with dog shit. You see what I'm saying? This is the pattern that Game of Thrones follows. This is the pattern that Dexter follows. They try to drag this shit out longer than it needs to be dragged out. And they just end up making it bad. Dexter is prime. I'm 13 and this is deep. I don't know about all that. When they deviate from the source material, yeah, I believe that. I buy that. I can agree with that. But that's the problem, is that they will deviate from it. Because Knight of Seven Kingdoms might be good now, but if it's successful, they're not gonna let it go without a second and third and fourth season. That's whatever they do some major changes. Yeah. It doesn't need to be Game of Thrones successful, though. It's too weird to catch on like that. It doesn't need to be. It just needs to have X amount of viewers, and they're going to extend it. And then it's going to fail, and then it's going to, oh, we're back. Oh, yeah, you know. Some things were messed up here. Oh, I don't know. It wasn't our fault. That's going to go. I don't know. I'm in a very negative mood, I guess. I'm very pessimistic today, I suppose. All these networks drive shows into the ground is what I'm saying. Got it. I think I'm gonna take the bronze scales just for some damage. And then I choose between the disarm and the flash of steel. I think we just go flash of steel. We go damage again. I keep trying to tell you guys, I'm a born fucking hater. I don't let these things go. If something's annoying, I'm gonna be annoyed by it. And Game of Thrones is annoying. Game of Thrones was also super overhyped in my opinion. Because like, it wasn't just that last season that was mid. Not even the same creative team. That's fair. Lord, I suck at this game. Those guys can't get a job these days. Good. I usually feel bad when people lose their jobs and shit. And like, but no. They were terrible. That show is awful. They had a deal to make a Star Wars show and they lost it. I wonder if it still would have been better with them on. Which show was it? Was it a good show, or did it just not get made at all? Probably that, right? I don't think it was revealed. Oh, okay. Oh, major look. Now, well, what's crazy is at that time, Game of Thrones fanboys were like the most annoying fucking human beings, and they were so far up Game of Thrones' ass that you had to fuck up so colossally bad in order for like those fanboys to turn their back on their precious loved show, beloved fucking Game of Thrones, and they somehow found a way to do it. That's the most impressive part of all of it, to be honest. Like, that's what I'm most impressed about with those guys. Like, they somehow really just shit the bed that fucking bad. It was a generational fumble. It really was. Oh my goodness, I'm scared. I'm terrified of Gremlin Knob right now. Should I have done this first? Yes. Okay. I need to do 15 damage on the next turn. I think I can. Okay. The long night lasted a few hours until a tween pulled out her shank. Like what? I have complaints about things in that show that would blow your mind. You would probably say that being too much, but I really honestly think that it's completely valid. Let's talk about I'm fucking with you. I mean, like, that is the least of my complaints. Crazy enough. Let's talk about the wall fight. Do you remember the wall fight? Like the crazy episode, which was literally just the war at the wall or whatever. Right? With they took on the fucking, they took on like all the, were they taking on the wildlings? I can't even remember now. No. The Long Night was the thing, wasn't, wait. The Long Night was the one where the problem is I haven't seen the thing for like a really long time, so I'm not remembering everybody's names. Arya is the tween that you're talking about, right? Arya, that you're talking about the last episode or the last season. I'm not talking about the last season. Yeah. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the wall fight. The one where the episode was them like protecting the wall. And like it was the entire episode was them fighting, and it was insane, and it was like one of the best episodes on TV ever. Like it was like 3 seasons before that, or 2 seasons before that, or something. It was no, it wasn't where John got clapped at the end, because that happened at the end of the season. That happened at the very end of the season. That's its own fucking problem. That's its own dumbass bullshit. Because why are we bringing Jon Snow back to life? Why do we have a cliffhanger where Jon Snow dies, and then an entire year later we bring him back? Like, I mean, not an entire year later, but like the entire show comes back, and like all of a sudden he's like, we're like, oh, you know, he's saved. Don't worry, bros. With the tall ass tree fighters? Yeah, with the fucking giants, where the giants were like fucking on the side of the wall people, I think. I can't actually remember. Were they fighting the wildlings, or were the wildlings on their side? I think they were fighting the wildlings. Like, because the wildlings are on the other side of the wall, right? It's probably the episode before he dies. Yeah. It's probably the episode right before he dies. Yeah. It was not even the season finale was the wall fight. It was after. Yeah. I think you're right. Yeah. Now that you're saying it that way, I believe you're right. So the wall fight happens. The wall fight is mind-blowing. It is absolutely fucking incredible. John's girl got clapped during it. Right. Something like that. Yeah. Like, it was absolutely fucking amazing. Right? Oh my God. What an episode. Mind-blowing. And then it's like, wait, that's not even the season finale. Oh my God. The season finale is going to be unbelievable. Like, the season finale is going to be mind-blowing, right? What happens? What's the first thing they do in the next episode? What is the first thing they do? Does anybody remember? It always had better episode 9s than 10s. Does anybody remember what happened in the beginning of the next episode after the wall fight? After the mind-blowing wall fight. Yo, Upleamer was good. Gwen? What? I didn't watch the opening ceremony, no. Unfortunately, I did not. I don't know if anybody else did. Anyway, I'll tell you what happened, because nobody's answering. That guy rode up, whose name I cannot remember now. Oh, that's what you're saying? So the first thing they do when they come back from the episode of the wall fight, this dude rides up on a horse and goes, "I'm taking the wall." Like Robert Baratheon's brother, whatever the fuck his name was. I can't remember his fucking name. He rides up and he goes, "Oh, by the way, I'm taking the wall." And everybody goes, "Oh, okay." And they just move on. Stannis. Yes, Stannis. They literally Literally, he just rides up on a goddamn horse, says he doesn't even say it threateningly. He's just like, "Oh, by the way, guys, you know, I'm taking over the fucking wall now." And everybody that was just in the wall fight, everybody that was protecting the wall from being taken over by the fucking wildlings and doing all this shit, they all just like shrug their fucking shoulders and they go, "Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Sure. Yeah. Okay, we'll just hand you control of it. We'll just give up the wall. Fuck it." No build up to that. No fucking nothing. No threats. No like. It's like played that way. He's not a good dude, but he isn't an idiot. Show Stannis was so dumb. Well, I never read the fucking books. And I don't know that fucking lore. All I know is based on what the fuck they're showing me on the goddamn screen. And what they were showing me is that all the wall people are fucking pussies. Like, that's it. That's it. Because like, it'll make you hate it more. I can't really read the books because, well, maybe I can now that I've forgotten the show. But I remember trying to read the books while I was watching the show, and I was just like bored with it because the first season was the first book, you know? So like I knew everything that was going to happen because at that point I had watched the first season a couple times and whatever. But now I don't remember anything that happened in that stupid fucking show. But like, bro, it made no sense. We had an entire 60-minute episode on them fucking fighting at the wall, going crazy, defending and being like, we're going to defend this no matter what. Like, if Stannis comes up on his horses with this whole fucking army and he goes, and he fucking sits there and he goes, yeah, man, like, I'm taking over the fucking wall. I don't care what you guys say, whatever. And they're like, and like, they go back and they're like, man, we're so bruised up and beaten up from this fight. Like, I don't know how we can defend it. We just lost so many men. He's got a massive army. They're bigger than the wildlings. I would have been like, wow, that's well done. But no, Stannis rolls up 30 seconds later. They're just like, oh, you can have it. All right, sure. He was like MIA for 3 seasons of the show, then pulled up to barbecue his deformed daughter. Yeah. Anyway, that's my fucking story about Game of Thrones. That's just part of my story of Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones was terrible. Like, genuinely terrible for a lot longer than people ever admit that it was. Like, infuriatingly terrible. People try to say 5 or 6, but nah. I would say 2.5 good seasons. Maybe 3. Even the second season wasn't as good as people said. Season 3 ended with the Red Wedding. Red Wedding was overrated. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe Red Wedding was fine. If you didn't like that, I don't know what show would appease you. No, the Wed Wedding. Wed Wedding. Yeah, the Wed Wedding was fine. But you read Mistborn with fancy balls? And emo princess. I mean, I'm sure the Red Wedding in the books were great. It was great. No, the Red Wedding was good. It was good. The problem with the Red Wedding is that shit got spoiled for me because I already told you guys this. I told you guys this a while ago. The Red Wedding was really good, but I'm just personally biased against it because I had a friend that would every Saturday at the bar get drunk and fucking scream about the Red Wedding. When is the Red Wedding coming? When is it coming? And he would constantly be like telling everybody whatever, right? And then he would forget that he constantly talked about the red wedding, and I would be pissed off all the time. And then one day he comes up to me sober and he's like, oh, the next episode's called The Red Wedding. Oh my God. I wonder what that means. And then he didn't forget. I know, he's a fucking liar. Book Red Wedding better though. Oh, I believe it. But he was like, Red Wedding is the name of the no. That's actually not the name of the episode. He was saying something like that. He was saying something like the description said something about a red wedding. And he was like, oh my God, here's what I think is going to happen. And he proceeded to tell me everything that he thought was going to happen. Which was the same thing that he drunkenly was screaming about for the entire fucking, 3 months before that, every fucking Saturday night. And of course it was all spoiled because he was like looking at internet forums. He never read the fucking books, but he read all the internet forums. Why are you spoiling the books? Good Lord. I fucking hate spoilers. No, I just said maybe I would read them. Maybe I should read them now. I probably did say I wouldn't read them. You're right. But I will. I will try to read it. If you think it's worthwhile, even though it's not finished, then I will trust your opinion, and I will read it. I've been thinking about reading some sort of fantasy or like sci-fi type of thing, like again, because it's been a little while since I read something longer. I was trying to read Roadside Picnic yesterday, but I'm just like, it's been so long since I picked it up last that I just don't even remember what's going on. So now my brain is not fucking working right. Like, I just don't remember it. So like, I might have to start it over. Nice little 150 pages. I never read the real books, so I don't really want to. I'd rather read like the real thing and then read that, you know? Book 3 is one of the greatest books you've ever read. Watching Snoop talk to the Jamaican bobsled team? Let's go. Yeah, we were talking about Game of Thrones. Sorry. I have a lot of hate in my heart for Game of Thrones. As I'm sure you can tell. Never watched it. You never watch it. You should have ghosted that friend. That's my former roommate and still a good friend to this day. Just a moron. Who's to say I didn't use this toothbrush on my sack, am I right? Deserved? I could technically go infinite. We have Flash of Steel. Kind of wild. Upgrade Whirlwind. Maybe I could have rested there. Maybe that would have been better. Another Feel No Pain? With no way to exhaust? Could take a finesse. Anyway, maybe I would read Game of Thrones actually, like genuinely, because like I don't remember I really don't remember what happened. I want to start reading again. Who totally agreed to read it? Yeah, sure. I do want to get back into like reading a lot cuz the past like 4 months or so I really haven't read anything. Which is not normally like me. Like I usually do read a lot. But I just haven't been. I think removing instead of taking finesse is better. Okay. Feel no pain is great here. This is also really good here. We got a block. So this sucks. I guess I can almost full block. And then also have an extra energy for the next turn. Fuck. Okay, I'll have some block. Okay, that's good. You know what? Let's just use the liquid memories. Not the greatest use of it, but at least it kills that guy. And then we have almost full block. This is nuts. Dark Embrace, Feel No Pain. Really good if we can get it going. Really good if we get some engines that are gonna utilize it. Like a Corruption. Bag of Marbles is nice. Sever Soul. Offering. Sever Soul is good. Offering is just such a top tier card. And allows me to set everything up. I'm going to take it. I think I'm going to be okay here. I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm fucking wrong. I've been wrong a few times tonight. I don't think I want to exhaust anything yet. I won't be using Feel No Pain. That's annoying. It's fine. It's fine. I don't really have too much ways to utilize it the way I'd like to. So I can live with it. I probably should have rested, but maybe I'll be fine. Maybe it'll be totally fine. Okay. We did 2 little attacks. That's good. Yes, I do remember. There was a hate crime. I do remember that, but I also barely remember it. Which is probably better. Maybe I should really read it. Especially if you say the third book is one of the best books you've ever read. That's high praise. I hear Brunson walking around out there. I think he stuck his face on the door. Hold on, let's go take a look at him. Let's go see. Is Brunson here? What? He left me because his nightly routine was done. I was wondering why you didn't open the door for him. I should have known it's because you didn't make it upstairs yet. He's now staring down there because he's like concerned about what you're doing. It's like, wait. Is she leaving? Oh, fuck no. She can't leave? She didn't say bye to me. Oh, you man. Okay. Starfish went to... Brunson, you hear that? Your mommy went to go to the store for cigarettes. She'll be back, she swears. A block potion and a fairy in a bottle? Wow. Lucky. Trying to see if there was any way we could get the Pommel Strike Flash of Steel combo going, but I do not think so. And also I don't have enough energy for it, I guess. So, sort of? We sort of got it going. So this goes 24, which isn't enough for lethal, but it's certainly close. This is also not lethal, but it's damn close. Okay, now it's lethal. Boom. Okay, we got through that. We got a fairy in a bottle. We get the corruption we wanted, and we can go infinite. There's just a couple more things that we need. It's just a couple more pieces that we need, and we're infinite. With a lot of block. Insane. Runic pyramid helps. How did you... What's funny is we were arguing about well, not arguing, but I was ranting about Game of Thrones for like a very large portion of that time, and yet still was able to get a turn done within 45 minutes. Kind of wild. Now, of course, I think that guy went on to win the run. I checked back like 3.5 hours later, 4 hours later, and he was still playing, but it was still the same run. So that, I guess that's like you really have to analyze like everything top to bottom to be like a top tier player that's getting streaks in the game. So I respect it. Won it, but at what cost? I mean, the crazy thing is you had people in there that were like also discussing it, and we're enjoying it, which I respect. I was also enjoying it, but man, I don't think I have the brain capabilities of that. Like, I don't think my brain is big enough for like 30-minute decisions. I just can't do it. I think at like some point I'd rather just lose the run. Gotta get rid of some of these strikes, man. Gotta get rid of some of these strikes if I want to, like, go into Flash of Steel Pommel Strike. And that's here. How do we do that? How do we get card removals? I guess we can go this way and go to the shop. I'm not thrilled about it, but... A drop kick is just better here. If I had barricade, I'd feel better too. Yeah, this is sort of my issue here. It's not a good infinite combo, but it is technically an infinite combo. The problem is it doesn't win here. So we have infinite. But we don't have enough, like, other shit that we need. Bloodletting? Bloodletting lets us be a legit infinite. Actually, it kind of doesn't. It kind of does and it kind of doesn't. Because, like, once we use it, corruption makes it disappear. It does help, though. Oh, so I do want to delete shit, but I also want to look for that sundial. The problem is I don't remember what sundial will cost in the shop. Let me see if I could look that up. Yeah, I can't afford it right now. So I need to not run into it. I could take 3 elites if I can get through it. If I can actually get there. A simple dropkick just gets us infinite. If we can get a dropkick, we're there. Remove a card or upgrade all strikes and defense. I think we're going to remove a strike. We should be fine here. Actually, funny enough, we're better than fine. We don't even need to use the corruption if we just bloodlet. Or if we just use our energy potion. No, no, no. I got the bloodletting for a reason. Just do it. Look at him. He found a spot. He's going to sleep. He's like, fuck this. I'm going to sleep right here. This is... Whoops. I'm done. You okay, buddy? You can't see you can't really see it on the camera, but he's side-eyeing the shit out of me. Okay, let's take the 2 HP. Now the big question is, I guess we just need a dropkick. I have no money, so going to the shop is going to hurt me. But then again, I have to go to a shop anyway. Over here. Because I'm going to take on this elite. So maybe I just go to the shop, hope for the best, hope we don't waste anything. No sundial. Okay, so that's fine. We didn't miss out on anything good. Well, we missed out on good stuff, but nothing that we were looking for. If I go here, I could potentially take on 3 elites, depending on what happens. Just gonna keep taking damage. It's crazy because I don't have a ton of block cards, really. Okay, we used the energy potion here. And we killed that guy, and that was perfect. That was really good. Again, technically infinite in a sense. But also not really. But we got through it pretty easily. That worked out really well. A blue candle, it helps. Shockwave is really good if we can get that drop kick. I just need a single drop kick, and this run is, we're just there. Sundial also good. I don't have a way to beat the heart yet, but I don't think I want to book. I don't think I want to book. Bye, buddy. I don't think I want the book. Do I go to the right to try and take on more elites? Like, what am I really upgrading out of fire? Corruption? Oh, this sucks. We could hold off until we're ready for this. Or I could just do this. Let's go corruption into shockwave. Let's see what skill we get here. Disarm is really good. Seeing red also good, but disarm helps. We took some damage, and that's okay. We do that. This. I need a barricade. So we have the infinite. But I don't, because, well, I did that backwards. The problem is I don't really have the infinite because I don't have the energy. And that remains my issue. That continues to be my issue. But it's okay. Because we win. But it's not like really there. Let's go ahead and get more HP. Preserved insect, phenomenal. Phenomenal. Give me a sundial, man. Just be cool. Give me sundial. That's what's up. That was easy enough. We have the bones of an infinite. We don't actually have an infinite. I don't think I want to offering. Maybe I do. Crazy that corruption is the last card in the deck. So we just go bash. And then we draw the corruption. Then we go shockwave. Flash of Steel. Okay, we gotta wait till the next turn. Oh, you know what? We can just do this over and over again. This actually works. And then we go Pommel Strike. Oh, look at that. I feel like that's a thing that people know that I just never even considered. Ooh, a Red Skull? Sentinel? Sentinel's nice. We'll take the Sentinel. Thunderclap would have been good there too. If I take 16 more HP, I won't have the Red Skull shit going. Maybe that's okay, but also I really want to see any other cards we can add here. Burning Pact is good. Oh wait, we're looking for Dropkick. We don't get Dropkick. Oh, we do get Dropkick. Holy shit, how did I miss that? Dropkick means I wish I had taken Thunderclap on the previous turn. I guess we have Shockwave, so it's okay. So now we have the infinite. Like, now we have the actual legit infinite. Okay, so we're taking 4 here. Yeah, we're not there yet, so let me not fucking waste this. We're there on this turn, though. Wait, are we here? No. Maybe? Yeah, we are there. Okay. Look at that. It never ends. G fucking G's. Okay, we got it there. I could have maybe saved the extra 6 HP. Oh my goodness, another dropkick? I mean, technically dropkick's just better than Flash of Steel in a sense, but it's fine. I think I'm gonna let that go. I can definitely use some other stuff here. We really only needed 1 dropkick, so taking another one seems not worth it. At the moment, maybe it will be though. Let's upgrade corruption. You know what? Maybe I should rest. We should be able to get through the chat fight pretty easily though. Resting hurts our Red Skull. Maybe I don't need to. Maybe I can make that decision after. It should be fine. With 26 health. Also, I have the fairy in a bottle, so I guess I could take more of a risk. Okay, now the infinite doesn't really work here, which is crazy. That's going to make things much more difficult. So the infinite doesn't really work too well here. So how do we get this going? This will be full block. So we can just bank them right there. And just hang out. So then we go this. This. And we just block everything that we can. Get rid of this strike. Oh, you know what? I need to upgrade Shockwave. I forget. Shockwave doesn't exactly work like that. That's what the lead is in me. Shit. Okay. We don't have the infinite at the moment because I messed it up, but we will on the next turn, and that's okay. We're just fine. There it is. Boom. Okay, that was pretty easy. A block potion is good. A Thunderclap Plus is incredible. Feel No Pain also incredible. Feel No Pain is... Another Feel No Pain is really, really good, but... I think Thunderclap is just going to make things way easier. I don't know. I don't know. Another Feel No Pain is really solid. But we got to get the artifacts off of Guardian, right? Let's take the Thunderclap. Let's take it. Let's take it. Let's take it. I think I want to upgrade Shockwave rather than Rest. And let's hope that that doesn't cost me against the champ. Oh, he doesn't have artifacts. So is this just an auto win? Not exactly, but certainly close. Oh yeah, Kurt Suzuki got hired in the offseason, I think. I think I'm going to use the potion here. I'm going to use the potion and save everything that I've got here. Save the True Grit and the Defend for when we're really set. and looked into it. Wash, like Ron Washington? Cocaine Ron is insane. Where the fuck is the Flash of Steel, man? There it is. So, goodbye, champ. Rest in peace. He was the manager the last 2 years, for real? I didn't even realize that. So not the most entertaining way to win a game, but pretty solid. Ironclad Infinite here. I could have maybe taken the other dropkick. It would have been a little quicker, I guess, but this is fine. This is totally fine. The only thing is, oh, I fucked it up. The only thing is, like, I actually messed up the infinite, imagine. We still got there. Oh, another block potion. Exhume. What the fuck anyone gonna do with that roster? Oh, that's true. They hired Kurt Suzuki, who like Angels fans were like furious about, if I remember correctly. People were like, why the fuck would you hire Kurt Suzuki? I think it was just because like he was cheaper or something. How am I going to beat the heart? And also, do I take an exhume? I guess like we need a barricade to beat the heart. Exhume is tempting. Hard to beat the heart with this. Like very hard to beat the heart with this. But fun. Fun nonetheless. But I really got to think through, like,
Hey, listen.
another Feel No Pain maybe, alongside a barricade and like some entrenched shit. I always remember that late as fuck. I still am impressed that you guys remember it in general, because I always seem to forget it. And then all of a sudden I hear, hey, listen. This is where I gotta really think through my decisions, I guess, but like getting an Exhume is not bad. We'll take it so we can use like Shockwave a couple times. Velvet Choker would be horrible. Philosopher's Stone would be useless. Let's just take Slaver's Collar just because. It's no real downside. Dono and Deka, it's going to be hard to beat them, I guess. In a sense. I need to go here, no matter what. We're going to have to try and take as many fights as possible to try and get as many cards as possible. This is not the most helpful spot. I could just use the block potion and corruption and then save the rest. Well, we can strike it. Feel no pain, dark embrace, boom. We're good now. Could just wait. We'll just hold off. Let this go. We have full block. Why bother going crazy? We don't need to. True Grit the burn. Do this. Oh. No, we're good. We have full block. We don't need to go infinite in this fight. We just need to beat him. That's it. True Grit. Another True Grit. Is pretty good. I think I might take that. Power Through is great, but could potentially hurt our infinite chances. It's gonna, this is gonna end up being like a harder to get to infinite eventually. I know that's crazy. Like, why are you not using your that thing? What the fuck is it called? What am I doing? Why isn't my brain functioning? The whirlwind. Because I don't think I need it. Is the simple response. We're gonna shockwave them all. Corruption, great. Get rid of that. I think we could just win this right now. It's possible I'm wrong. Let me see. I think I'm good here. Okay, so we got through that. Nice little easy, simple, infinite bullshit that we got to again. Now, again, this doesn't work versus the heart. So, like, we're going to need a barricade and an entrench, which is going to be very hard to fucking just outright acquire. Like, we need very specific things. So, we're going to have to fucking figure it out. But 96 block right here is good, but against the heart, it's not good. Or we're going to need some other way to deal damage or to build up strength, like if we have a demon form or something. That could also be very solid here. But we got through this fight. Could that have been easier with... We're going to take the max HP here. Could that have been easier with Whirlwind in the beginning? Maybe. Okay, I did not want to writhe. Battle Trance is okay. Okay, none of the cards there were particularly appealing. Oh, we can kill this fucking guy. We can kill this son of a bitch. Theoretically. Where's corruption, man? Why's that shit all the way at the bottom of the deck? What the hell? During a fight that I need it? Seems mean. Can I deal enough damage here? I guess we could do this. Here's the corruption. I forgot that that was a command, the black and white camera. I totally forgot that existed. Me too. I saw Starfish redeemed black and white, and I was like, what? I was like, what the hell is that? Look at this, the transient dead. It's just going to take about 2 years, but we can kill the transient. So we usually block around 90. So if we get like a couple of entrenches and a barricade, we were good. You look the same to me. Is there a reason to do this forever? Probably not. Just to show off that we can kill the transient, I guess. To see how much negative strength we can get.
You're a whore! You're a whore! You're a whore!
Your mom never loved you. I gotta lower that a little. I think that shit is too loud, no? It's a little low. I mean, it's lowered a little, rather.
First person voted out of Survivor China. Chicken.
Damn. There's this is maybe the most boring way to win a game ever, but I never get infinites to work, so this is fun. Chicken Boy is a plot to prevent us from gifting subs with channel points. You know, I never thought about that, but that's valid. It's so bad because that song gets stuck in my head sometimes, that and Slay the Spire. Just to get by. I normally always think this is super boring, but I literally never, ever do this, so I'm enjoying it as much as I can. Though doing this 400 fucking times is crazy. I find myself humming it all the time. I don't think he realizes what you mean because
Oh my god, I suck balls. Wait. Okay.
you're supposed to hate it like me. She does hate it. She says that the Slay the Spire soundtrack is the soundtrack to our pandemic because I was playing this so much during the pandemic, which is how we got here and which is why I'm hyped for Slay the Spire 2. If I put this on YouTube, this is a good time to say I'm sorry that infinites are boring as shit. And also,
Do a barrel roll.
subscribe to the channel. If we face the transient again, I'm not doing this again. But I just want to kill him. Just want to see. I wonder how long this is going to take. I've never seen anyone with this much power. What do you mean? The soundtrack to your pandemic couldn't be? I've only fought people with 20 to 30 power. Oh, you mean HP? Yeah, I'm a little deeper than how far you got. She played Slay the Spire in Hawaii for like one night. And power, I know. She played Slay the Spire that one night for just a little deeper. It took her like an hour and she got up like 5 floors. And it was sweet and it was adorable. And I actually think that she would be good at the game. But she didn't play it. What does that stand for? HP? Hit points, yeah. It's basically how much health. It's essentially health. Think of it as health points. So this guy has the most health in the entire game. The transient has 999 health, which is the most. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, who's bigger? Nobody. Harry Potter. And what I'm doing here is just an infinite. Like, it's just constantly going, just being able to play all attacks and not worrying about energy or anything like that. So it's a little bit boring, but it's kind of cool because I never get a chance to do that. It would take me 2 days to pick my moves against this guy. Well, no, because you don't actually have to kill him. So this right here, this little symbol next to his name, you don't actually have to kill him. You just have to prevent him from dealing damage to you. And every time you attack him, he doesn't deal damage. I'm killing him for no reason. It's an achievement within the game to kill him. But faster than the guy last night. It's funny. Funny enough, you're not wrong. So he doesn't hurt you? Oh, he hurts you a lot if you can't deal him enough damage. He hurts you bad if you can't deal enough damage. Per turn. You have to do it every turn. Deal X amount of damage and he gets stronger and stronger every turn. But if you can deal enough damage to him, he can't hurt you now. If you have enough damage on your deck, yeah. Do I want another shockwave? I think with Thunderclap, I don't need it. I think I'm okay without it. Sundial here, maybe? On this particular at this particular time, I have unlimited turns because I have gone infinite, meaning I basically have an infinite combo. So I can keep using the same 2 cards over and over and over and over and over and over and over again against the enemy, which is why I just did that like 1,000 times against him. I was just doing it for fun, for essentially a YouTube video if I post this on YouTube, if I end up winning. No, Infinite and Snap is different. Infinite and Snap means you reach the highest level of whatever. An infinite combo in this game means like I can just keep playing cards forever until everybody dies. Even when he ain't snapping, he's snapping. I think I want to pick up Orrery because if I can figure out my situation, like if I can, this is an opportunity to grab potentially Barricade. Maybe I would need Rage. Rage would be a good way. He took his damn toy outside? What toy? What kind of toy does he have? Another Flash of Steel? I'm gonna do Orrery. Entrench, I need that. Demon Form, perhaps really good. You hear him doing laps around the house squeaking his lizard. Sounds like a clown working on cardio. So Entrench is good in preparation for Barricade, but I do not have Barricade. That's the issue here. Demon Form. Perhaps helps against the heart. It speeds things up for sure. I'm crying laughing right now. This man sleeps 7 to 11, then wakes up hyper as fuck. That's like Brunson. Brunson does the same shit. I think I want to take the Entrench, assuming that we're going to get a Barricade. The problem is we're not guaranteed a Barricade. But boy, would it be sick if we got Sundial and Barricade right here. It's possible. It's not likely, but it's possible. This one I'm going to take the max HP. This one I'm going to take the max HP. I could take a Warcry. It's okay-ish. If not, you should. The pig toy is so funny. The pig toy to me is so fucking funny. They're all variations of the same thing. Okay, so he only has 7 toys. Brunson is the most spoiled motherfucker on the planet. I swear. This man has so many toys. Like, so many. And I don't regret giving him any. I let him destroy them. and I'm happy for him. Does Ryan count? Yeah, I am definitely one of his toys. This Ryan is also one of Brunson's toys. Brunson also likes biting me on the arm. You've seen them? Have you ever squeezed one? Why do you think he has 7 of the same thing? Well, we get Brunson a lot of the toys that he really likes, but I don't care if he destroys his toys. I'm happy for him when he does, because he gets so excited. We have a fresh one on deck. Fair. Fair. Okay, that's valid, though. Brunson, we don't throw away any of his toys because he will still go back and play with like the carcasses of other toys. Like we bought him that ET, we bought him a little ET, and he loved that thing for like the longest time. He didn't tear it apart, and then one day he finally tore it apart a couple months later, and the first thing he did was he ripped the arm off. And then he played with the little tiny arm that was like this big. He played with it forever. They mostly get destroyed because he carries them everywhere. Oh, that's actually adorable. Oh, he was chewing on the rabbit arm today. He's a surprising gentle dog to be as big as he is. Brunson is always gentle except when he... Well, no, he's not always gentle. Actually, I'm lying. He's usually pretty gentle with things, and then with his toys, he destroys them. He carefully takes them from me. I mean, Brunson does kind of do, to an extent. He's not like... He's not too bad with that. That is sweet. Sometimes he's aggressive with the grab. I mean, like, he is, but he makes sure he's not going to bite your fingers. You know what I mean? Sometimes he drops him out of his... Oh, that's sweet. Yeah. Brunson's not like that. Brunson doesn't give a fuck. Crumbs gets stuck in his jowls for an hour. Oh, I always, when that happens to Brunson, I like push his cheek until it goes into his mouth. Oh, you're talking about, are you talking about on the outside? Or are you talking about on the inside? Inside, oh, I like massage his cheeks until it goes in between his teeth. Because that happens to him sometimes, and he's like, and he's just constantly trying to like eat it, and I just like pop it into it. I just like take him and like rub it into him. He'll be chewing, and I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Yeah. That happens too. I'm going to take the Entrench for extra block. I'm actually stuck between Feel No Pain and Demon Form. I know I was thinking Demon Form, but now I'm thinking like Feel No Pain. If we can figure out how to get a Barricade. The problem is we're not guaranteed Barricade. And Demon Form is here. But it's not like we capitalize on strength too much. But we could. It's going to be hard to go corruption against the heart, too. That's going to be very difficult. Unless it's like the right moment. AD sitting the rest of the year? Damn shame. I think I'm going to skip here. I don't need the war cry. I'll take the HP instead. Demon form and feel no pain. This is a tough category. I wish these were separate. Would have easily taken both. That's his legacy at this point? Yeah. Yeah, Anthony Davis's career is quite sad in a sense. He'll be a Hall of Famer, but like it's devastating. You guys hear what KD said when he gets elected into the Hall of Fame? He doesn't want a Warriors uniform. He doesn't want a Thunder uniform. He wants to be in the Team USA uniform because he's like the all-time leading Team USA scorer, and he's the only person, the only NBA, the only basketball player with 4 gold medals. I think that's pretty sick. I think that's like a really sick idea. I think that's cool as hell. Hard to be a big man and have a long, healthy career. Yeah, that's true. That's kind of dope, to be honest. Yeah, I think that's a really, really cool idea. I don't know if they'll accommodate him, but I think it's cool. Yes, I believe that's true. I believe he has the most points in Olympic history. And apparently the most gold medals, which I didn't know. So I'm hoping, I don't know when the Summer Olympics are. Is it 28? Hopefully he could be there again. Yeah, 2020 was a pure KD carry job. True. I didn't know that either. Yeah, 2028. So like, hopefully he's healthy then. I hope they put him on the team, even if he's not the KD that we know. Like, even if he's not as good, I hope they still put him there. Because that'd be sick. If he could try and get another gold medal, like he could sit at the end of the bench if he sucks. Who cares? You know what I mean? Like, get him another gold medal. Get him a 5th gold medal. That's fucking dope. That'd be sick. That'd be almost unbreakable. Like, if LeBron doesn't have that many gold medals, who's going to beat that? Who's going to break 5? You know what I mean? And, like, I don't remember. Was LeBron on the last Olympic team? I don't remember. Oh, he was on 2024? Okay. I wasn't sure because I know I know Steph was. That's the only thing I remember from those Olympics was Steph just going fucking absolutely ballistic. He sat out 16 and 20. Okay. I knew he sat out sometime. And also, he was on the team that didn't win gold, I think. Right? Like, the team that they needed before the Redeem team. And probably KD wasn't. I'm really thinking about the heart, and I really don't know what to do here. I really don't know if I need a demon form. The AI team. Oh, they won bronze. They didn't even win silver. That's so funny. That's so funny. I was actually glad about that because that was Duncan's only Olympic game. Wow. That's fucked. I was like actually okay with it because I was like, they've dominated for so long and I felt like it was boring, and them losing was really kind of funny. Marbury was on that team. Oh no. Oh no. Marbury and Mello. Oh no. Oh no. Richard Jefferson was on that team. NAS Nas. Look at that weird ass roster. I mean, on paper it looks super strong outside of Marbury and Okafor. Mecca Okafor, yeah. Well, I think they have to. Don't they have to take a college player every year or something? Isn't that a rule? Or am I fucking crazy? Or do they just do that just because? Cavs are a Boozer? I mean, Boozer is nice. Emeka Okafor is really funny. 2024 didn't have a college guy? Did the one before it have it? Was Zion? No, Zion would have been probably 2024, right? He hasn't. Well, actually, maybe. I don't know. Because I know, like, Christian Laettner, when he was in college, was that the Dream Team? Or was that the team after the Dream Team? 2020 didn't have one either? Oh, okay. I wonder if it was a rule at some point. 2020 had Jeremy Grant. So Jeremy Grant has a gold medal and Tim Duncan doesn't? That's maybe the most mind-blowing fact that has been brought up today. Eldon Johnson. Wow. Look what KD carried to gold. Yeah, this is a bad roster. Draymond. Put him in the USA jersey. I really love that. I really love that idea. But that's what he came out and said today. It was either today or yesterday. JaVale, the gold medalist. I mean, JaVale's nice, though. JaVale got slept on a lot, but he was actually a really good player. He was like a good team guy, too. But JaVale got... He wasn't bad. He was actually good. He was actually good. Not all-star level, but he was good. Olympic team roster spot? Well, I mean, it depends, right? It depends on what he really brings to the table. Like... Okay, this is going to sound like a hot take, but like a guy like Mikal Bridges could be good for the Olympic team. He's not top tier. He's never been an all-star, but he plays good defense. He can shoot threes. Maybe Mikal from a couple of years ago. Maybe he's not that great this year, but would With JaVale and Bam as the only two centers. I mean, look at the centers from 2020, though. Like, who else was around there? They never do that against Serbia and France now. True. True. But like a guy like Mitchell Robinson, like I could see him being an Olympic center. Like he would be like a JaVale McGee type. Good defense, good rebounding. Like that type of thing. Like OG Anunoby, obviously not American, but you know, AD in 2020 was his peak. Yeah, 2020, 2021. That's around the time that AD was the best. I would say 2021 when they won the title. He really put that team on his back. I mean, granted, obviously LeBron did, but Bubble AD was stupid. Yeah, it was. Am I crazy for taking demon form? I'm really like worried that I'm getting crazy with it. I don't have a ton of energy. I do have bloodletting and offering though. Let me just take another feel no pain. Let me not risk it with the demon form. Maybe I'll regret that. I guess we just block this. Oh, he was in the tryouts for 2020? That's pretty interesting because he was young. That was like his rookie year probably. 2020? Maybe like his second year? I need 21 block, please. We gotta take this to infinite right here. Ooh. I wonder if Brunson does 2028. I can't believe they didn't bring him on 2024. I remember being shocked that he was not even really like involved. Like he didn't make the cut. I'm surprised. Oh, he was a candidate? Okay. Nemesis, you're dead. Check out some of the names that didn't make it. Oh man. Dropkick flash of steel. Let's go. GG's. Ooh, Paper Frog makes this a little quicker. Flame Barrier, helpful for the heart. Because the USA got Embiid. Bro, I thought that was so lame. I thought that was extremely lame that he was able to do that. Like, just switch over because whatever. I think I'm gonna do the recall now. Yeah, I think I'm okay with the recall. They only did it so he wouldn't join France. Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of weird to me that you can just ditch your country in the Olympics like that. What the hell is this start, bro? What is this? This is the worst start I could have asked for, dude. What the hell? Ewing was on the dream team, but did he ever play for another country? That's valid though. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait. Okay, we're in Red Skull range, which is cool. I don't think Jamaica has an Olympic team. Yeah, so, like, I treat that a little differently. Like, if you were on another team, and then you randomly go to like, America, the winning team, like, the always winning team, I think that's shitty. Like, if your country doesn't have a team and you live in the US, then fine. But if you're like Embiid, come on, man. I don't know. I think I get rid of the artifact potion, take the block potion, and Havoc is useful. We've reached the point where I had a really bad first draw that I couldn't do anything, so a little scary. Sapphire key here. 96 out of Keem 2. Again, did he ever play for another country? Because if he did, that's lame. But if he didn't, like if they didn't. 96 was so fucking stacked. Oh, of course, yeah. That team was nuts too. I think I take. I need a little more draw here. I need like a Burning Pact. I think we go ahead and just upgrade this Feel No Pain. Antonio McDice. Knicks legend. Alright, I think we just go this, take 2 damage, and we live with it. We're okay with it. Oh, that's right. He was on the Spurs. Forgot about that. I love McDice. I hate him. No love lost for that man. Okay, 28. Not great, but more digestible than the previous number. Okay, that's good enough. Corruption into Feel No Pain. We got 9. Go ahead, attack. I forgot we had Ginger. That's really nice. I really need a barricade. Like, we'll be fine here if we just get barricade. Writhing Mass is going to be a pain in the ass to just do the infinite against. But it's okay. Some of these gold medalists are wild. Mavericks era Harrison Barnes. But I mean, that was probably right after he went like fucking ballistic in the playoffs, right? I would assume. So I don't think so. He's still a good 3-and-D guy, I guess. I don't know. That is kind of a wild pick. Bro. Can we please kill Writhing Mass here? Like, what the hell? Alright, there we go. Explosive Potion, Limit Break, Rage. I don't have a way to get rid of everything without corruption right now. If I had like a second wind, that'd be good. I'm terrible with years. It's got to be something like that, I would imagine. It's got to be close to like his thing, because otherwise why? Otherwise, what's the point? Like, why would you have Harrison Barnes there? Damn, this is hard. Guess I should have used the Feel No Pain first. We're not going to use the Whirlwind. I don't want to use the Shockwave yet. We're good here. Oh wait, are we? No, we're not. Math. That was terrible math. Maybe the worst math of all time. Let's go Bloodletting into this. Corruption, Dark Embrace. Okay. And you came to sing. Oh, the 2028 Olympics are in America? Damn, how'd I get down to like no health again? Okay. We can go infinite now? Okay. I really, really, really need a barricade. I also really, really need to not keep losing health like crazy. I think I keep losing health because I'm damaging myself with things like offering, which is fine, but also scary. 97. Actually, our first couple of turns have been also terrible. So that doesn't help. Because now I've put too much crap in the deck. And I'm not getting to the cards that we need to as quickly. I guess I could have used Whirlwind there. There's the Dark Embrace. That's a card we desperately needed. Okay. Feel no pain, corruption. He doesn't like rice is not inspired by Einishki. I hear that's true. Would I like to wait for the next turn? Maybe get rid of this Ascender's Bane. Because then we can Rage, Flash of Steel, get rid of this, get rid of this, and then we're there. Just give me one barricade, dude, and I'm good. We just win. You should have sumo cards tomorrow. You bought one thing, right? Okay, Giant Head, bye-bye. Anchor's good. Anchor's really good. Disarm is really good for the heart. That helps us a lot. I wasn't going to do more than that. That's fair. But Sentinel's really good as well. Sentinel is regular block as well as energy if we need it. I'm going to take Disarm. I think that might be completely needed against the heart. At least at first. Okay, the problem is this. The spikes are gonna kick my ass. So maybe we don't do it. Boxers are sold out now. The rims, that is. I think we want to bloodlet. I don't really want to, but I think I need to. It's kind of awkward. Things are getting awkward. Things are definitely getting awkward because of the size of my deck here. But once it's done, it's huge. Like, once the infinite is in there, it's massive. But if corruption keeps being at the bottom of the deck, I'm gonna keep losing energy. I mean, health. Also, fucking Dark Embrace is at the bottom too. So that's not making it any better. There's the corruption. It's a bit late, but it's there. If I had a barricade, it would be better. But when we finally get that, we're just good, and we don't have to worry about anything because we can just get through the whole rest of this shit. But it's a matter of when do we get there? When does the deck build all of this up? It takes a while. It takes a while to get to that point, and that's what's concerning. Just skip that. We're at 99 health, which is nice. I gotta rest. I have to rest. Lemur grabbed one. A box of them. Let's double the block and just take 4. Dark Embrace. Get rid of this. Feel no pain. Get rid of that. Bloodlet. That brings us down into Red Skull range, and then boom. It's corruption. Which means we are in decent enough shape. I think I let this go. I could bash, actually. Get rid of that last artifact. Okay, here's the shockwave that I was looking for. So take this shockwave. Give me more energy. Get rid of that. Let's exhume Sentinel. Actually, maybe True Grit would have been better there. We're close to this. Okay, let's just get rid of Rage. And then we have the Infinite. I really need a barricade, man. I need like the one shop in Act 4 to have a barricade. And then we win, and if not, then we're kind of... We still have a chance to win, it's just not going to be as easy. We still, like, could beat the heart, it's just going to be very difficult. Like, look at how much block we're building up, man. We went from 90 block to like 300 block, but the problem is the beat of the heart is just gonna fucking wreck me if I can't carry it over. And it's taking longer to build the deck up, which is concerning because obviously the longer it takes to build up, the less likely we are to get this off. And the heart is adding more status cards and shit to us. Time meter is going to be an issue. Time meter is definitely going to be an issue. Slug in a condom. He is kind of a slug in a condom, I'm not gonna lie. I can't use corruption yet. This is concerning. This is extremely concerning. Ribbed for nobody's pleasure is crazy. Disarm is super useful there. Sort of. It's super useful in general, but not necessarily in that spot. We can only play 3 cards on the next turn, so we gotta make them good. This is a good one. This is a good one. And this is a good one. Actually, maybe that was a bad one, but it's fine. Oh, I did the math wrong. Oh, because I know. I understand what happened there. Okay. How do we beat Time Eater? I never even thought about Time Eater. And here we are. Maybe I really should have taken that demon form at some point. Like, whenever I had the option to take demon form, I probably should have taken it. At least we have the thorns, which like helps a little. Okay, we gotta do this. We gotta do this and this. This is so awkward. This is so incredibly awkward. Like, I really don't know how to win this. I mean, I do, but I need a miracle. Without barricade, we're just so fucked. We flame barrier here. We are going to drop kick. Flash of steel. Get rid of the slimed. Bloodlet. Exhaust that. It's fine. Okay. We just can't do it here. We just can't do it here. I just can't kill him right here. I think I skip. Then he gains back his health. And then we try. We do the best we can here. We true grit one of these defends out. Okay, that was good. 51. A lot. Corruption. Okay, we just do what we can to block here. We just do everything we can to fully block. And then the next turn, we rage into the dropkick flash of steel and hope good enough. Let's go ahead and just get rid of the bash. Okay. I hope this is correct. I hope this is enough. Because if it's not, I'm fucking wrecked. Dropkick. Flash of steel. Dropkick. Flash of steel. Drop kick. Flash of steel. Okay, we have full block right now. Okay, I was right about this. I just wanted to make sure that this was enough for full block. I wasn't 100% sure. I was a little worried about that. So we go ahead, we Flash of steel this, and we're actually going to drop a thunderclap to make sure that they have the final vulnerable. Okay, so we're totally fine against Time Eater. It worked out. Woof! GG's to the Time Eater. We got through it. I think we used the block potion there, so... Do I want to upgrade something, or do I just want to rest to get the extra 17 health? I could upgrade Entrench to make it cheaper, which would be nice. Or I could... just rest. I think I might need to make it cheaper. I think I might need this. Like before I use corruption. The extra health is really valuable. But this gives us extra health in a sense. Okay, Lee's Waffle is interesting. No barricade, which is sad. Just sad. Just never got there, man. Just really never got there. Rupture makes us a little stronger for like bloodletting and offering. Lee's Waffle gives us a little more health. Brings us up to 106, which is good. And then we have the Fairy in a Bottle, just in case. What's crazy is... never mind. I thought this was Bottle Tornado. I was not paying attention. Do we want to upgrade to attacks? Flash of Steel Dropkick. We never got a Burning Pact in this run, I don't think. Maybe early on, and I just didn't utilize it. We never got a second wind. We never got a barricade. Rough, man. We could take a skill potion, which I think I will. I think I'm going to remove a card and take a skill potion. I think that's what we're going to do. Just to make the draw a little more consistent. I think that's the best move we got here. Unfortunately, no way to go infinite right off the bat. Which we haven't really had a way to do that in a while, so it's not surprising. Dealt a little damage, and we of course have Preserved Insect, which is hugely helpful here. Oh no. How did I not see this coming? Okay. I didn't want to use this right here, but looks like we have to. Not helpful. Not helpful. But whatever. We're gonna be in Red Skull range, I guess. I guess we can hang our hat on that. I'm in a bit of trouble. Okay, maybe we're fine. Can I get infinite here? I think I can. Let's exhume the True Grit. Get rid of the burn. Okay. We got the infinite. Which is great. But we took like 50 fucking damage. So significantly less great. And against the heart, we can't really afford that. So got to be like a much more methodical approach that we take against the heart. And it might actually be impossible. We'll have to see. Magic Flower, not super helpful there. And by not super helpful, I mean not helpful at all. Heavy Blade. We just don't... Like, we have 3 strength. So this does 23 damage-ish, maybe less. God damn, I wish I had a barricade, man. I wish I had a barricade here. Like, I don't know what happened, but it never existed. And here we have nothing useful, so we're just gonna skip. At least we had Ginger, so we can't be weakened, but I don't know how much that matters. It matters a little bit. Let's get rid of the burn. Draw into your cards. There's the corruption, which, you know. Isn't super great here. So at the moment we just die. We could double our block, which means... No, we'd still die. Alright, so we die here and the fairy in a bottle goes off. Which means that we would have 40% HP. We'd have like 40 HP. Might be okay. I forgot I had the thorns. Okay, there's the disarm. It's actually really interesting because I have the thorns. But I just didn't draw any block. Well, we're going corruption here. Forgive me if this is the wrong move, but... I'm feeling desperate. I don't even have a feel no pain yet. Wow. That's perhaps one of my problems. Feel No Pain comes at just the latest possible time.
Listen.
Yo, Jack was good. Okay. We're still alive. But this isn't pretty. This is not pretty at all. Straight up not pretty. I burnt the rage already too. And the exhume. God damn, I wish I had a way to carry that block over, man. It's fucking brutal. I wonder if there's a different way I could have played this. Well, I know there's a different way I could have played this, to be honest. Problem is, I have no real way. I guess if I would have gotten calipers, that would have also helped. No real block on the next turn. I mean, we sort of have block here. Oh. No way to win. How could I have played this different? Like, did I really have a chance to play it differently? Let me, I lost. It's a loss. But I want to see if I could have played this differently. Without... Yeah, like this first draw was terrible. Like one useful card there would have been really nice. So if I did this first instead, because I know this is not what I did. Things are different. Things are different here, sort of. I have to not die here, right? So that the Farina bottle goes off with the big attack. So we let it kill me here. This is how we win. Yeah, this is different than what I had going. Yeah, things are suddenly different. That was annoying. That's annoying. But we do have like a much better chance this way. Toasty is so funny. So this is the mistake I made. Okay, I'm in a rough spot here, though. I don't know what's going on, but uppercut it. I'm just trying to solve how did I fuck up? Like, how could I have changed this? But the problem is this doesn't really solve the fight because it just doesn't. So we do this, which gives us a little block, right? Gives him vulnerable. Gives the hard vulnerable. You get rid of the wound. And we draw. Okay, we got rage, which is huge in this spot. And we get rid of pommel strike, I guess. Which is still not enough. Oh, well, sometimes you just lose to the heart, I guess. Fuck, man. If I just had barricade, things would have been so much different. But I didn't have barricades, so it wasn't different. Kind of the problem. Barricade, calipers, any of that. Elrond, the heart has never beaten me. True. True. But that's just sort of how it goes sometimes. You just gotta accept it and move forward with your life. Like, it's a tough game. Sometimes the heart goes too hard. I am going to maybe try and solve that a little. But I appreciate you guys hanging out. Thank you so much, everyone, for... Let's go rate our boy Ranwood, who was the first one here. You know what I mean? I appreciate everybody hanging out. Thank you, Winter Soldier, for chilling, and Purple Starfish, and everybody else. Jack. And I will catch you guys on Monday. I'll be back on Monday. I won't be here on Tuesday, Wednesday. I'll be back Thursday, Friday. Then the next week will be gone the whole week. I appreciate you guys. I'll catch you guys on Monday. Enjoy your weekends. And I'll see you then. Good night, everyone.